Good morning and a warm welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Grihatul. Let's begin with our top focus story early this morning, which is coming in from the national capital as Delhi's political landscape is heating up even in this cold, and all this ahead of 2024 25 assembly elections, with a fierce controversy now erupting over the alleged voter registration irregularities. Arvind Kejriwal has accused the BJP of deleting 5,000 votes and adding 7,000 in his constituency. BJP's Virendra Sachdeva has hit back, alleging Aam Aadmi Party's role in illegal voter additions. In fact, Delhi poll panel has now said that they are examining and verifying the allegations levelled and will take appropriate action. Meanwhile, West Delhi officials have confirmed to CNN News 18 that 14 voters live in nearby rented houses, while 12 had permanently shifted, and that's why we see that change in the voter list. In fact, voters' names may be deleted or marked as per guideline, and investigation into the matter still is underway.
अब कानून ये कहता है कि अगर किसी भी विधानसभा में 2% से ज्यादा वोट डिलीशन की एप्लीकेशन टोटल आती हैं तो वो फिर बीएलओ को नहीं दी जाएगी वेरिफिकेशन के लिए, बूथ लेवल ऑफिसर को नहीं दी जाएगी। वो ईआरओ रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर जो है, रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर पर्सनली विजिट करेगा एक एक घर को। हमने ईआरओ को कहा है कि ये जितनी डिलीशन की 5,000, केवल 5,000 नहीं 900 पहले आई थी, तो लगभग 6,000 एप्लीकेशंस जो पिछले 2 महीने में आई हैं डिलीशन की, ये सारी की सारी एप्लीकेशंस पर्सनली उनको एसडीएम को पर्सनली जा के वेरीफाई करनी है हम लोगों की मौजूदगी में, वरना एक भी नहीं होनी चाहिए, ये कानून है। 29 अक्टूबर से लेके आज तक 10,000 नए एडिशन की एप्लीकेशन आई हैं, जिसमें से 29 अक्टूबर से 14 दिसंबर तक 2700 और 15 दिसंबर से अभी तक 7,500 एप्लीकेशन एडिशन की आई है नए वोटर बनाने की। इतने वोटर कहां से आ गए?
अरविंद केजरीवाल, हम बार बार कह रहे हैं कि दिल्ली में अवैध वोटों को बसाने का काम अरविंद केजरीवाल और आम आदमी पार्टी कर रही है। कल भी साक्ष्य दिए थे, आज भी दिखाता हूं। 23/12/2024 को इलेक्टोरल रोल फ्रीज हो गया कि अब नई मतदाता सूची 6 जनवरी को आएगी, लेकिन 24, 25, 26, 27 लगातार यह है एक असेंबली का नाम है नरेला। सिर्फ 24 तारीख को यहाँ पर 2,000 से ज़्यादा लोग अप्लाई करते हैं नया वोट बनाने के लिए। तो मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ अरविंद केजरीवाल, ये वोटर आए कहाँ से? आखिर एक 50 साल का महिला या 50 साल का पुरुष दिल्ली में अचानक कैसे पैदा हो गया? कौन लेकर आया इसे? क्या इसकी बैकग्राउंड है? तो हमने इलेक्शन कमीशन को कल भी एक शिकायत भेजी है, आज फिर भेजेंगे।
वे झूठ बोल रहे हैं। अगर उनके पास कोई तथ्य हो, वो एक भी पेपर दिखा दें जहां पर बीजेपी ने कहीं वोट काटने के लिए कहीं एप्लीकेशन लगाई हो। इलेक्शन कमीशन का अपना प्रोसेस है जिसमें जिन वोटर्स के आधार कार्ड लिंक नहीं बनते, जहाँ उनके सबूत नहीं मिलते, उनके वोट कटते हैं। एक रूटीन प्रोसेस है। परंतु सच ये है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल ने मेहनत कर अपनी विधानसभा के अंदर कुछ रोहिंग्या बसाए थे, जिनकी चेकिंग पर उनके वोट कट रहे हैं।
Let me take this across to my colleague Akash Sharma, who's joining us on the broadcast now. Akash, on what basis are these claims being made?
So, Griha, you see, Bharatiya Janata Party started it first, and they are saying that they have found cases. In fact, the day before yesterday, when they addressed a press conference, so they brought some, individuals from different areas of the national capital, and these individuals have been living at certain addresses. For example, a person is living at, living in Shaheen Bagh at a ABC address, and he is saying that he is the owner of that particular house. He is living there for years. Before him, his father used to be the owner of that particular house. And on the same address, 26 to 27 other voters are registered. Now the family says that they don't know anyone of them. So from where these voters have come, this is the argument. They are saying that we have raised a complaint as well. And in many cases, Bharatiya Janata Party is saying that during elections time, these individuals are coming to cast their vote as well. So no one knows them. They, they are not present at the house. And then they are coming to vote, and then they are disappearing once again. The original, owner of that particular house is saying that he or she has raised a complaint with Election Commission, but nothing is happening. So this is the argument from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now coming to Aam Aadmi Party is saying that Bharatiya Janata Party is actually involved in this practice, where they are not only deleting the voters, deleting the votes from the voter list, but also adding the voters. Yesterday we saw that how Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal addressed a press conference and he gave numbers. He said that in his constituency, in fact, several voters have been added in the last few months, and several voters have been, in fact, the party has given complaint and they have asked to delete several voters. So this is happening, and they are saying that this is forgery. So both the parties are alleging that the other party is involved in this forgery, where ahead of assembly elections they are involved in this practice. Now coming to the factual point, I visited one address, in Motinagar area, Griha. So this address had one electricity meter and an open space. Possibly, there used to be some jhuggis there. I was told by the people living in that area that there used to be some jhuggis. And at this point in time, there is nothing. It was an open space without rooftop, and no jhuggi was there. No temporary structure was there. No one was living there. I found on ground that, in fact, I had the documents, that 26 voters are registered on that particular address. When I had a word with, Election Commission and, in fact, the election officials from West Delhi, so they said that after complaint, we carried out a verification. In fact, for 3 times, they verified the particular address. And every time when a team is going there, individuals are coming that, yes, we are living here. We have shifted from this particular address to the nearby address, and we are the resident of this particular area. Now, in this particular case, since there were 26 voters and 14 of them were verified by the Election Commission, so we have been told that remaining voters will be shifted to ASD. ASD is a list that is absentees, shifted and or deleted voters. So whenever you are unable to verify any sort of voter from a particular address, you have the right that you can shift that particular voter to the ASD list. Now, ASD list is a separate list where this list is given to the polling officers, and anyone, if is coming to a polling station and he is claiming that he can vote there, his vote used to be there in the constituency, the polling officer will also check the ASD list, and there is a whole process. So on one side, we have this narrative game where both the parties are blaming on each other that the other party is involved in this forgery. We have Election Commission, which is clarifying, and in fact, officers are saying that there is a process and we cannot delete any sort of vote without form number 7. And form number 7 should come from the voter himself, because form 7 is something where voter confirms that he is shifting from that particular address and wants his votes to be shifted to some other constituency. In this case, voters are being shifted to ASD after verification or after the complaint by the Bharatiya Janata Party or Aam Aadmi Party for that matter, or any individual. But this time around, we are also seeing the politics where Aam Aadmi Party yesterday alleged that in fact, complaint has been given by Bharatiya Janata Party to delete the vote of the wife of Sanjay Singh, who is, very much living here in the New Delhi constituency. But on the other hand, now Bharatiya Janata Party is coming with a claim that first, they did not give this complaint because it is some family dispute with Sanjay Singh with some other individuals, and those individuals have, raised this complaint. And secondly, yes, today in the morning, we have seen the tweet of Amit Malviya, where he has put out an affidavit. And in that affidavit, it has been claimed by the wife of Sanjay Singh that she is a resident of Uttar Pradesh, and she is very much a voter of that particular area. Now, questions are being raised that how she can vote at 2 different places, and a clarity is expected from Aam Aadmi Party on this matter.
Right. Akash, thank you so much for so painstakingly, in fact, explaining to us what the situation on ground is looking like. My colleague Akash has also put out certain ground reports as the allegations from both Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party have prompted these on-ground investigations.